Hello and welcome to Live Well, the podcast where we explore practical solutions to everyday health challenges. I'm your host, Kaelen, and today we're diving into a topic that affects millions worldwide but doesn't get enough attention: managing stomach ulcers through diet and lifestyle changes. If you or someone you love has ever experienced the burning pain of a stomach ulcer, you know just how debilitating it can be. Those painful sores that develop in the lining of your stomach can make eating feel like a minefield. But here's the good news. While medication is certainly important, your dietary choices can make a huge difference in managing symptoms and supporting healing. Today, I'll be sharing some practical tips and walking you through two comprehensive 7-day meal plans, one with international foods and another featuring Nigerian cuisine, to help you take control of your ulcer symptoms. Before we dive in, I want to recommend an excellent resource that provides even more depth on this topic. Live Well, A Guide to Healthy Living by Larry Allen. This book has been a game changer for many of our listeners dealing with digestive issues. You can find it on Amazon, and I'll remind you about it again at the end of our show. Now let's get into those practical tips for managing stomach ulcers. Understanding triggers. First things first, understanding your personal triggers is absolutely crucial. While medication helps heal ulcers, avoiding foods that aggravate your symptoms can provide immediate relief. The usual suspects include spicy foods, acidic foods like citrus and tomatoes, alcohol, caffeine, and high-fat meals. I always recommend keeping a food diary to my clients. Simply note what you eat and any symptoms that follow. After a week or two, patterns usually emerge that can help you identify your specific triggers. One listener shared that she discovered coffee was her main trigger, even though she only had 1 cup in the morning. Switching to herbal tea made a dramatic difference in her daily comfort level. Everyone's triggers are different, so your personal food diary is an invaluable tool. Balanced diet principles. The foundation of managing ulcers through diet is balance. Focus on incorporating lean proteins like chicken, fish, and tofu, whole grains such as brown rice and oats, plenty of non-acidic fruits and vegetables, and low-fat dairy products if you can tolerate them. These foods are typically gentler on your stomach and provide the nutrients needed for healing. Think of foods that are neither too bland nor too exciting. That middle ground is often perfect for sensitive stomachs. The fiber question is interesting when it comes to ulcers. While fiber is essential for digestive health, too much rough fiber can irritate an already sensitive stomach lining. I recommend gradually increasing your intake of soluble fiber, the kind found in oats, bananas, and applesauce, which tends to be gentler than the insoluble fiber found in the skins of fruits and vegetables. Eating patterns. How you eat can be just as important as what you eat when managing ulcers. One strategy that works wonders for many people is eating smaller, more frequent meals throughout the day rather than 3 large ones. Think about it. Large meals require more stomach acid for digestion, which can irritate those ulcers. By eating smaller portions more frequently, you're giving your digestive system a break while still providing steady nourishment. Also, try to finish your last meal or snack at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. Lying down with a full stomach can cause acid reflux, which is particularly problematic if you have ulcers. One listener told me that simply implementing this no eating after 7 p.m. rule reduced her nighttime pain by about 80%. And don't forget about hydration. Water is your best friend, but avoid carbonated drinks and acidic juices. Herbal teas like chamomile can be particularly soothing for an irritated stomach. Before I share our 7-day meal plans, I want to remind you about Live Well, A Guide to Healthy Living by Larry Allen. The book has an entire chapter dedicated to digestive health with additional meal ideas that complement what we're discussing today. You can find it on Amazon, and many of our listeners have found it incredibly helpful for managing not just ulcers, but a variety of health conditions. International 7-day meal plan. Now, let's talk practical application with a 7-day meal plan that's designed to be gentle on your stomach while still being delicious and satisfying. I'll highlight just a few days to give you a flavor, and you can find the complete plan on our website. For day 1, start your morning with oatmeal topped with sliced bananas and a sprinkle of chia seeds. Bananas are particularly good for ulcers as they help coat the stomach lining. For lunch, try grilled chicken breast with steamed vegetables and quinoa. Simple but nourishing. Dinner could be baked salmon with roasted sweet potatoes and a light side salad. Notice how each meal includes a protein, complex carbohydrate, and vegetable. That balance is key. On day 3, you might enjoy a vegetable omelette with whole grain toast for breakfast. For lunch, a quinoa and black bean salad with a gentle lemon herb dressing provides plant-based protein without irritating your stomach. Dinner could feature grilled tofu with stir-fried vegetables and brown rice, followed by some Greek yogurt with honey for dessert. By day 5, you could start with whole grain cereal with low-fat milk and sliced peaches, followed by a lunch of soothing lentil soup with a side of whole grain bread. For dinner, if you tolerate beef well, a small portion of grilled steak with steamed asparagus and mashed sweet potatoes can be both satisfying and stomach-friendly. Remember, this meal plan is flexible. If you notice certain foods triggering your symptoms, simply swap them out for alternatives that work better for you. Nigerian 7-day meal plan. Now, I'm particularly excited to share a Nigerian-inspired 7-day meal plan for managing ulcers. Nigerian cuisine is rich and diverse, and with some mindful adjustments, many traditional dishes can be made ulcer-friendly. For day 1, breakfast could be oatmeal cooked with low-fat milk, topped with sliced bananas and a sprinkle of ground flax seeds. For lunch, try grilled chicken breast with steamed vegetables like ugwu or pumpkin leaves and boiled yam. Dinner might feature baked fish with roasted plantains and a gentle side salad made with cucumber, tomatoes, and lettuce. On day 3, start your day with millet porridge cooked with low-fat milk, cinnamon, and diced apples. For lunch, a milder version of okra soup with grilled fish and a small portion of fufu provides comfort without excess spice. Dinner could be a vegetable stir-fry with grilled beef strips and a side of boiled plantains or brown rice. By day 6, breakfast might be yam porridge, cooked with just enough tomatoes, onions, and bell peppers to provide flavor without irritation, served alongside boiled eggs. For lunch, a gentle version of ogbono soup with fish and a small portion of pounded yam works well for many ulcer patients. Dinner could feature grilled beef skewers with coleslaw, made with a light dressing, and boiled plantains. What I love about this Nigerian meal plan is how it preserves cultural food traditions while making smart modifications for digestive health. You don't have to abandon your favorite cuisine to manage ulcers. It's all about thoughtful adaptations. Conclusion: managing stomach ulcers effectively requires a comprehensive approach. While medication prescribed by your doctor forms the foundation of treatment, your dietary choices can significantly impact your comfort and healing process. Remember the key principles we discussed today. Identify your personal triggers, embrace a balanced diet, opt for smaller, more frequent meals, avoid late-night eating, and stay well hydrated. These simple strategies, combined with our 7-day meal plans, can help you navigate life with ulcers more comfortably. I want to emphasize that everyone's body responds differently to foods. Use these meal plans as starting points and adapt them based on your personal experiences. And of course, always consult with your healthcare provider or a registered dietitian for personalized advice. For more comprehensive guidance on managing digestive health and other wellness topics, I highly recommend picking up a copy of Live Well, A Guide to Healthy Living by Larry Allen, available on Amazon. It's been an invaluable resource for many of our listeners. Thank you for joining me today on Health Horizons. If you found this episode helpful, please share it with someone who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Next week, we'll be exploring natural approaches to managing anxiety. You won't want to miss it. Until then, this is Kaelen wishing you health, healing, and happiness.